Cut was easy, no problem. I go underweight too much, you know, like 152. I weigh in at 152, but I drink a little bit in the room. 5 minutes to 10, I put clothes on and we go down, and I say, give me my water there. I want to step on scales with water, and still like 154 pound, you know. But without all this here, I would be 152 or something like this. And because usually when I cut weight, everyone knows I cut 7 kilos water every time, and I say I don't want to cut that much this time, you know. I want a little bit lighter, so this time I cut like 8 pounds, which is just perfect. And then but I still need to get my IV. I had no IV yet, but I don't really need it too much. But at lightweight, I don't look good, you know, like I look like little crackhead. But at the end of the day, cardio, everything, conditioning is on point, you know, and always a hard chin every time.
Does Kuba Mauric, with whom you are working with, had a special impact of cutting the weight?
Yeah, 100%. The deal was for me to get fight for title, because once I beat Savinsky, 74 catch weight, people say, oh, you just fight catch weight. What weight do you? People were confused where I'm going to fight, you know, like even you guys probably, where are you going to fight? Come on, because you miss weight, maybe you don't take serious this game.
I remember you lying on the couch in Dublin, I suppose.
Oh yeah, very bad. Yeah, I was like, I cut 7.5 kilos. So that, if you think of that in water, 7 liters of water and half a liter, you take this from your body and
painful.
Very, very. My back, I had to quit against the fight with Gamrot. My back, you know, I felt it. I says I quit, cut weight, I'm finished. But in them fights with Gamrot, and even one before all this here, and fights with Boris and Savinsky, I never really put time into diet, or, you know, focus properly on diet. Maybe training 1 time a day, maybe 2 times one day, and rest for like 3-4 days. Not really properly focusing, like when I was young boy coming to chase to go to UFC, you know. I say, 1 time try for your son. Go away, train 2 times every day for 6 days per week, and train like you're a young, hungry guy trying to get to the top. So I did that, and KSW say, you come, you train at Ankos train Boris, former camp Gamrot, and I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. I need to go away from home, you know. And I speak with Jacob, and properly more when I get to Poland. We were there about 8 weeks, and he say, right, company deliver food to my door every day. Beautiful food, Suti Mute, name of company from Poznan. They send all this food every day, and beautiful, nice. So I'm not like in between eating chocolate or sweets or any of this stuff. This is all cut out, and after a while, maybe like 4 weeks, I'm like, oh shit, my weight's coming off good here. And then he say, okay, wait, I'm going to like half your carbohydrates a little bit. You'll feel like shit, but you will go by that. And we did. I felt not too good. Once I come back, I get cold sore, but I always get this stuff before fight. Stress with fight coming up. But that's you at the, as my coach says, that's you at the bottom of the hill, and then right before the fight, you just peak, you know, and perfect. Everything come together. But Jacob Marius was perfect. Great game plan for cutting weight, and you can tell it's been real good help for me for this fight. 100%. I'm ready for 5 rounds. I don't think anything else, but 5 rounds, I'm ready for a 5-round fight.
Are you happy about collaboration with Uncle's MMA team and Andrzej Kościelski? Do you expect that you're gonna stay here for longer, or just training camps?
Yeah, probably go back to train, you know. I can't stay there full time because I have a son, you know. My son goes to school. Sometimes I need to get him from school, so I can't be away. I wouldn't feel good about that, you know, him growing up and stuff like that. So I say, but one thing for sure for me, my coach knows, he say, you think how good you can be if you actually train, because you don't come to gym with me, you need to go somewhere. And I say, this is it, get on the plane and I go. So I will go and train at Ankos again, At the start it was a little bit funny because some guys are friends with Gamrot and it was a little bit funny, but then after a while they see like I'm not just all this here talk and smack talk, but I came for me, you know, not for anybody else, you know, and to change me, and that's what I came for.
What you would add more as your advantage, beside of training camp that was longer than Wrzosek, and of course you are bigger a bit.
Well, right now I'm still...
And you are fighting here in your country.
Yeah, I don't mind. I fight anywhere, no problem. Like I don't get benefit from fighting here or Poland. I don't like to have advantage anyway. I don't feel like that is an advantage. Maybe an opponent maybe feels different, but not for me. But Wrzosek fight in London many times, you know. He have lots of fights in London early in his career. I know this, and he's. I know you say that I'm bigger than him, but he's quite big. I know he's a little bit chubby around the face and a little bit some boobs. But other than that, I've got nothing. I got respect for him. He's a good, solid guy. And people all say, "Oh, you're going to smash him, smash him." Think about it. I'm a grinder, you know. Everyone knows this. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. He can take a dig. I can take a good dig too. So it's interesting to see how we match up together. But I put too much time in for this fight, and I think when me going away to do all this here and the mind is in the right place, I'm going to be even better grinder on the fight night. So it's going to be, he needs to knock me out with lucky punch, I think, for him to win this fight, because I'm going to keep coming and coming and coming. I'll not stop till the bell finishes. And if his conditioning's not good for the fight, but I don't think like this, if he slow down a little bit, and then I'll think, okay, he's not been training properly for this, then maybe I could get finished. But I'll take him serious for this fight, 100%.
Was training in Ankos different than in UK? I mean, training methods and so on?
Yeah, because when I'm back home, I say to you, I don't consistent train properly. And in Ankos, I'm telling you, there's some beasts there. Like, there's amateur guys are good. And some good guys I really get on with very well and speak with them. And they like sparring with me and I like sparring with them. Coach Andre is fucking animal, man. Like, he's former Polish wrestler of national team. And he knows my style, you know. I'm not like straight wrestler. He knows like I'm more against the cage, but I use sweeps and stuff like this. So he say, you're more this type of grappler for takedown. I'm not straight wrestler for MMA. So he can tell, and it was good for me because I could see what he was telling me by the way he was showing me stuff. Even though I didn't understand the language, you know, I could see what he was, yeah, I understand what you're trying to show for me, because English is not very strong for him, you know. So, but I like his mentality, like my old judo coach, old school. You know, when I speak, you listen. When he speaks in gym, everybody shut their mouth and listen to him. So I like the way it's like that structure, you know, total respect. But once we come to sparring, boom, them guys go. So I had good training. I liked it. Out of comfort zone make you better fighter. So it was good for me.
So, and it's a beautiful end of the story with Marcin Billman.
We kissed and made up. He got on his knees and said, "I'm sorry, Norman. You know I like you." But I never trained with Billman. One time he come to gym, but I wasn't there. But when I go to Polish wedding, Coach Andrew say, "Hey, come over. There's a guy I want you to see." And there's Billman. He's like, "You know, we're all cool. Social media is crazy." But I like him. After that punch, we squared things up away after that. And I just say, "Bro, it's just beef on internet." You know, people think, some guys after when I fight Boris think I want to see Billman to fight him, to punch. Why would I want to hit Billman? Man, the guy's on this size. And I'm not bully, you know, I'm not a bully fighter in gym or like this type of fighter. I'm open fighter when I'm in the gym. And people will tell you this when you speak to them in Poland, you know.
Just one name, who's really strong in Ankos? Talented guy.
There's a few guys, but there's a guy who's very good. He's my first day there. I thought,
Which way?
Hubert Lott is very good. Yeah, he's a young kid because I took to him and we go about driving his car. And the reason why I like him a little bit more because he do judo, you know, judo background, and I spar first few days and I'm like, whoa, this kid's good. Only 21 years old, and I'm thinking the way he thinks and talks about the game, his head's screwed. He's like he's older than his age, you know. And I chat to him still on social media, and he's fighting soon, so he's a very good guy. I think this guy can go all the way to the top too. And there's other guy, Arthur, I forget his name, but he fights for other promotion. Tall guy Arthur, lots of amateur fights. Because I spar with him for Shukovsky, but he's like Shukovsky style, but more awkward style, like moving different stances. And he's very good grappling on the floor, hard to take down. And I think this is a guy who I need to spar with, you know, keep going with him. I forget his next name.
Kamil Oniszczuk, maybe?
Who? No, not this. No, I don't really train with Skiba much. We kind of, you know, to side.
Gamrot team.
Yeah, but he shake hands and stuff like this. But it's a guy Arthur, I forget his name. Tall guy, featherweight. And then there's Muradov. So first time I go there, I meet with him, and we do little bit light spar. Little bit light spar, he say. I say no problem, move about, bum. And I'm like real heavy when I go to Poland, and like I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Oh, he can bang, you know. I was like, but I'm not going to back down. And I keep going, we keep going. And then Coach Andre say, yeah, you know, when people come and spar with him like that, they don't come back again, you know. And I say, I like this type. I fight. If it needs to turn into someone push on me, I don't back down. I keep going. And but I like him. I think he should be in the UFC now, because since he come to the Ankos, he's on the 11 fight win streak, you know, and he's worked very good wrestling, but he's very strong too, a very, very strong boy. And I think if he really diet properly, he could go to welterweight for UFC. But they say they want to bring him UFC, but they don't follow up. But he's going to fight again soon, but maybe I go back and train there a little bit more with him. But he's a very good guy, and there's loads of guys in that gym, lots of bodies for me to train with. A couple of guys who fight for KSW too. Forget the Polish names are hard to pronounce, but there's a lot of good guys there to train with. 100% different styles, so it's good for me.
Last question about tomorrow. Okay, you will get this belt if you get this belt.
You just said it already.
Okay, if you will get this belt. This belt is interim championship, so it's like alternating championship, because Mateusz Gamrot give it back away. So what does it mean for you to hold this interim championship? Is it like you have in your head that, okay, I need to still beat the guy Gamrot?
I can still be better, you know, about the whole thing, fighting him, but I still see it like I'm not going to keep going on about it, because I'm already past it. But if I fight this guy, if we have fighting somewhere else, and I'm not going to dig at promotion or anything like that. I love this promotion, very good. I like it. I love to stay here. So like, if we fight somewhere else, this guy's disqualified. You know, that's all there is to it. And I don't think I can fight this guy because he played dirty against me. But because it was a trouble fight, he played dirty. But all these other guys, he dominate and control in one fight. He don't need to play this game. So this is the reason why, and I think people are starting to see this. But I think he wants to get more money from KSW but I can see this, you know. He's double champion, you know. That's a big thing in a promotion, you're double champion, so I understand. But then he knows this crazy animal's coming back. And I know he'll be watching, him and his girlfriend Boris, they'll be watching. I know, together, they lie in bed together. And I know they watch, hide under quilt. Come on, Polish zombie, let's go, win. But not going to happen. I'm coming, the belt's mine, and that's it. I'm still going to be here. And look, I make weight, come way underweight. And they say maybe you go to 45. No, man, no, I don't kill myself to go there. I'm lightweight fighter, and I put the time in to be the lightweight fighter. So I think everything just seems like belt's already there, you know. Just time to just go and get it.
And one more, Norman, you said about Marian Żukowski that he's juicing, taking steroids. Why, man? Because he was really angry about it.
I never actually says he was. It just says he's taking some special supplements, maybe like he's full of THC or something like this, you know. Like I never really threw out there like he was taking steroids. It just says maybe he's taking some enhancements. Like, well, Diaz was done for taking THC, and Anderson Silva in the same fight was caught with steroids, but they give more beef to Diaz because he take this to kind of hide the fact that Anderson Silva. So I got, I got nothing against it. I know lots of guys from this gym, the WCA gym, and I actually was going to train there one time, but I got nothing against them, man. Some promotion and stuff like this here for the fight. I said an apology to the gym, the WCA gym. I got it wrong when I was tweeting WFC. WFA, sorry, it's WCA, and I apologise to the people who train there, the coach and stuff, because the coach is former judo guy too, and I respect people like that. So my dig was Shukovsky, but now Shukovsky, I think when the no fight come closer, he buckle at the knees a little bit and his joints go weak. So I think he don't want to fight this animal in London. He wants to fight me in Poland. But my plan is a win belt. This is not looking too far, but a win belt first. If I have no injuries, I'd love to fight again December time. That's what I would like, but I'm not going to look that far. I focus on the zombie first. Never look past anybody, This is when it can happen. So focus on zombie. But Shukovsky, I would like to see him fight outside Poland, because he only fight one time outside Poland, and this fight he lose, his first fight outside Poland in Germany. I see this, but he fight all in Poland. So I want to see how he is out of his comfort zone, fighting somewhere else. And I think this is good explanation. No dig at him or anything like this here, but he's a good guy, I only asked to see his report for his knee. That's all I asked for too, but he's out of picture. Me and Zombie stepped and he's got a chance to win the title now, so I focus for him.
Sure. Do you think, Norman, moving down to 70 kilos of Boris is a good thing for him?
I see on his Instagram he looked lighter. He's doing all his Boris TV stuff, but he's trying to go to 70 kilos, but he needs to stay off the special supplements too. If he's off special supplements, I know you want to laugh, but if he stays off special supplements, he can make lightweight, no problem. People think I was missed weight because I was fucking about half hours training, not putting the time in with my food, eating too much bad food, Once I changed all that, my weight went way down, no problem. I knew this in my mind, but I had to prove to all the Polish people. But no, everyone say thank you for making weight. So, but Boris, I think he's going to. I don't know. It looks like he's going to fight someone in December, from what I can see, and I think I have a good idea who it could be. But I'm not going to say to you guys.
We already have a prediction.
Yeah, I have I'm thinking that it could be one or two guys. I'm sure it could be one I'm thinking of. I think he's going to fight Shulikovsky, or if it's not him, Sully. If it's not Sully, it could be Arthur Safinsky. Could be one of them two. That's who I think it could be. It can only be one of them two, because I see there's promotion stuff going about. And don't find me, Martin, for saying this, because I don't know who it is. Because when I get the belt, you're never going to hear the end of me. I'm going to be asking for everything.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers. Dziękuję.